You have no need of your weapon, Cordis said as he dismounted. I've come with an offer. Realizing there was no immediate threat, Bane let his hand drop back to his side. An offer? What could you possibly have to offer me? My allegiance, Cordis said, dropping to one knee. Bane stared down at him, his expression a mixture of horror, amusement, and contempt. Why would you give your allegiance to me? He asked. And why should I even want it? Cordis rose slowly to his feet, a cunning smile on his lips. I am not blind, Lord Bane. I see you speaking with Githany. I see how you are undermining Khan. I know the real reason you have come to Ruusan. Perplexed, Bane wondered if it was possible that Cordis, the founder of the Academy on Korriban, the most ardent proponent of all that was wrong with the Sith, had finally seen the truth. What exactly are you proposing? He asked through clenched teeth. I know what happened to Qasim. He sided with Khan against you. He paid for that decision with his life. I am not so foolish. I know you're here to take over the Brotherhood, he declared. I believe you will succeed, and I want to help you. You want to help me take over the Brotherhood? Bane laughed. Cordis was as blind and misguided as the rest of them. Replace one leader with another, and you and the rest of the Brotherhood continue on as before. That's your brilliant plan. I can prove quite useful to you, Lord Bane, Cordis insisted. Many of the Brotherhood are former students of my academy. They still look to me for wisdom and guidance. And therein lies the problem. Bane lashed out with the dark side, seizing Cordis in an immobilizing, crushing grip. His opponent tried to protect himself, throwing up a field to deflect the incoming assault. But Bane's attack tore through the pitiful defense, wiping it away as if it hadn't even been there. There was a strangled cry of pain from Cordis as the force tightened around him and lifted him up from the ground. Your wisdom has destroyed our order, Bane explained casually, watching as Cordis struggled helplessly above him. You have polluted the minds of your followers. You and Khan have led them down the path of ruin. I don't understand, Cordis gasped, barely able to speak as the breath was squeezed inexorably from his lungs. That has always been the problem, Bane replied. The Brotherhood must be purged. The Sith must be destroyed and rebuilt. You, Khan, and all the others must be wiped from the face of the galaxy. That's why I've returned. Dawning horror spread across Cordis's long, drawn features. Please, he groaned. Not, like this. Release me. Let me, draw my lightsaber. Let us fight, like Sith. Bane tilted his head to the side. Surely you know I could kill you just as easily with my lightsaber as I could with the Force. No! Cordis's skin was turning red, and his body was trembling as the pressure mounted. Each word he spoke took tremendous effort, yet somehow the dying man found the strength to make his final plea. More honor in death by combat! Bane gave an indifferent shrug. Honor is for the living. Dead is dead. A final push with his mind tightened the invisible vice. Cordis let out a final scream, but with no air in his lungs, it came out only as a rattling gasp that was lost beneath the snapping and crackling of his bones. Had Bane still been capable of such emotions, he might actually have pitied the man. As it was, he simply let the corpse fall to the ground, then wandered into Khan's tent and the communications equipment inside. it was time to enact the second phase of his plan.